What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Dan Reacts. I'm Dan. This is my reaction channel. I am joined by the beautiful one and only Addie.
Oh!
I feel like each episode I'm going to add another title so that you're like Daenerys by the end of it. You just have all these titles.
So many names.
Beautiful one and only. I said something last video and I already forgot what it was.
I forgot as well.
We'll start with the beautiful one and only and then we'll add on from there.
I'm not going to say no.
Will I remember all of them? We'll find out. We'll find out.
Stay tuned.
We're going into episode 7.
Yes.
Episode 6 was a really impactful episode. There was a lot of stuff going on. We have Theon taking over Winterfell, doing some Theon shit. We've got Jon lost in the middle of...
With a wildling who wants to...
cuddle all night. Dany's lost her dragons. From somebody.
Them crying was so heartbreaking.
Yeah,
they're literally
screeches.
saying, like, they sounds like they're saying mom. Like,
Mama!
they're like,
Mama!
They sound like babies.
Everyone's kind of going through it right now.
Everyone's kind of going through it. Joffrey's
even going through
getting a little bit of what's coming to him, which I'm loving.
Yeah. The princess was shipped off to Dorne. She's gonna go...
Arya just barely escaped being exposed to Tywin.
She's got one name left. She's gonna use it wisely. She's already got the tickler, random guy.
Yeah, neither of which are really helping anything.
They're like helping her immediate predicament, but none of them are like long term.
Yeah, she needs to save her one. It's like she got 3 wishes from a genie and she used the first 2 on like her hair and makeup. She needs to like really think about this
like this last one. You need to make yourself rich.
Please like do something with it.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm really hungry. Can I get a burrito?
Yeah, she's literally wishing for like items. Like, I've always wanted a comb.
Like, okay. Let's think bigger.
Yeah. That was so sad when Bran had to watch his like guy that's been taking care of him the whole time get killed.
Yeah.
I feel like we really touched on just like Theon's aspect and how he botched the whole situation, but I feel like Bran like had to sit there and Rickon, who we don't even really know.
Yeah,
he's a nut smasher. He's like
just absolutely
he's not going to take
the
this
show.
well. He's already taken everything so poorly.
Yeah, he's going to be something when he grows up. He's having some trauma happening. But yeah, no, I feel really bad for Bran. Bran is Tyrion's buddy. I know, but they all have accents, so they say Bronn sometimes. Like, anyways.
Like Cersei has like 7 different ways of pronouncing Cersei.
Yeah, Cersei.
Cersei.
I feel bad for him. He's just like going through it, and his caretaker just got horribly beheaded, and then the girl who's been hanging out with him is leaving, and he's just gonna be like all
she
alone.
took him with.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, like they escaped altogether. So
I think I missed that.
I think we were laughing about just the aspect of like women just like.
Oh yeah, I totally missed that he's with her.
Yeah, he came out with them.
Okay, well great.
Yeah, Hodor escaped, Rickon escaped, Bran, and then like their 2 dogs.
Oh. Okay,
right.
well good to know.
Yeah. I can't believe you missed that. It's like a really key thing.
Yeah,
like, we would have started this episode and Bran's like, all good.
I would have been like, wait, what?
Yeah, wait, where did it go?
Yeah, I thought he was like chilling. Okay.
Alright, well, I'm really excited for this. Let's get right into this. Game of Thrones, Season 2, Episode 7. Dofus and Bofus.
And Billy and Killy. Oin Gloin.
Oin Gloin. Bofer. Bomber. Dory. Nori.
Dory, and what's the other one?
Ori. And Thorin. Did we just name them? No, there's like 14. There's no way.
I don't know. We got a good amount of them.
Cripple. Let a cripple escape. The boy can't walk.
Giant must have took him.
The giant? Hold on. Now, little boys. I was a little boy when I was torn away from my home and brought here. So I kept my word.
He has like Joffrey energy.
He got like a little taste of power.
The boy can't survive on walnuts.
I'm fine.
He does love nuts.
Hold on. Who knew sweet giant?
Hold on.
He's just like happy. He has no like comprehension of like what's happening.
He's like, we're on a walk.
We're on a walk.
I'm going on an adventure.
Oh.
Good morning, sunshine.
His leg.
Oh, they're like really cuddling. He's like, wait, what am I doing?
Did you pull a knife on me in the night?
Nope, that is my morning boner.
What's the matter? Can't be the first time you press your bone against a woman's ass. You're a boy who's never been with a girl. There are no girl crows.
There are no women of the Night's Watch, no.
And you have sheep at the wall? With your hands, then. No wonder you're all so miserable.
Would you please shut up?
Would you please shut up? I'm a free woman.
You're a free woman.
But I might be your prisoner, but I'm a free woman.
If you're my prisoner, you're not a free woman. That's what prisoner means.
And you think you're free?
Wildlings raid our lands all the time. Some of them try to kill my little brother, a crippled boy.
They're not your lands. You lot came along and just put up a big wall and said it was yours.
I have the blood of the first men. My ancestors lived here, same as yours.
So why are you fighting us?
He's like, I don't know.
She makes a good point.
Oh God, what are we doing here?
Man tried to kill me. I want his name and
Nobody
I want
tried
his
to
head.
kill you.
We think it was an infiltration.
Nobody tried to kill you, Tywin.
Without weapons.
Simmer down now.
You hungry?
No?
Of course you are. Eat. This will be my last war.
She eats like this.
Well, she's eating with like a...
War of 5 kings.
She just grabbed that by the blade.
Yeah.
Arya, be careful, sister.
In the coming months.
Oh, she's gonna try to kill him.
Legacy
Nope.
means
If she killed Tywin, I would stan her for the rest of time.
Right.
are most girls more interested in the pretty maidens from the songs? Young cute, flowers in their hair.
Most girls are idiots.
Huh!
Girl. My lord. Low-born girls say my lord, not my lord. If you're going to pose as a commoner, you should do it properly.
My mother served Lady Dustin for many years, my lord. She taught me how to speak properly.
You're too smart for your own good. Has anyone told you that?
Yes.
Go on.
If you're going to pose as a commoner.
He knows she's faking it.
Scary.
Killing's the sweetest thing there is.
Why are you always so hateful?
You'll be glad of the hateful things I do someday when you're queen, and I'm all that stands between you and your beloved king.
He's like, listen, I am what I am, but I'm gonna protect you, so just don't talk shit.
We will get them back.
There is no we. So why would you help me get them back?
I cannot let this thing happen to you under my roof.
But it did happen under your roof.
Many times in my life, I have...
I don't care where you've been.
She is just not like...
She's like, find my babies or don't,
No.
but I am going after these beaches.
These beaches.
Someone tried to tell us we couldn't lie down as man and woman. We'd shove a spear up his ass. Or you could be free too. You don't need to live your whole life taking commands from old men. You're a pretty lad. Girls would claw each other's eyes out to get naked for you. I could teach you how to do it.
I know how to do it.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
She is really bothered by the fact that he can't hook up with girls.
Wouldn't you be?
I guess.
She's like, listen, I know you did this, but I want to have sex with you.
I'm going to make that happen. She is just forever covered in blood.
Yeah.
I need fennel root for those with fever, willow bark. Mostly I need milk of the poppy. You saw what it was like to amputate a foot without any. If I could write a list.
Come with me to the crag.
I don't think that'll be.
Let the maester show you his stores. I want the wounded men to be treated well. We circled his farmhouse twice. There's no sign of them. We could start the search fresh in the morning, my lord. The hounds will find the scent again. I'll beat them until they do. I'll whip every man here until I have both those boys in hand.
Like, Theon, you could have just stayed with Robb. This would have not been an issue.
Prince Theon!
Prince Theon, whatever.
You came back.
As soon as I heard. Doria?
We can't find her. She must be dead too.
I should have been here.
You went to find me a ship.
My place is by your side. Trust me, Khaleesi.
There it is. Trust me. And it's you I should trust, Ser Jorah.
No one can survive in this world without help. No one. Let me help you.
And then I felt it right up against my backside like a club. I can show you the bruise on my tailbone.
Turn back around.
And I thought that we were done, but he said,
Turn back around.
you may as well, Joss.
She is something. She's like so just brutal.
Alright. God's your dog.
Well, what did we think was gonna happen?
Should have took me while you had the chance.
Oh, Sansa.
It's alright. Give me that. If the Queen sees, I can have Joffrey's children now. Help me flip it over. You'll say nothing to anyone. Do you understand?
See, I think she will though.
Yeah, she's like, okay.
She's like heading in
anyway,
the same direction.
I'm going the same place I was going.
You're a woman now. Do you have any idea what that means? I'm fit to bear children for the king. Joffrey's always been difficult. Even his birth, I laboured a day and a half to bring him into this world. You cannot imagine the pain. You may never love the king, but you will love his children. I love his grace with all my heart.
She's like, no, you don't.
Love no one but your children. On that front, a mother has no choice. Shouldn't I love Joffrey, your grace? You can try. Little dove.
She's like, no, I don't love Joffrey.
But
Kill
I mean,
Joffrey. Just bear his children.
yeah.
Give us a new king.
I squired for you once, you know.
You'd never squired for anyone before.
That's right. I ran up and volunteered, you know, let me, my lord, let me. I felt obscure.
It's like,
I remember everything about that day. Your helmet, your horse, the rake lines in the dirt along the list.
And have you thought about it? Of course, every day.
And?
There is a way, I think. It wasn't possible until now.
What is it?
You'll have to die.
This poor kid.
he like idolizes him. He didn't scream once. Like,
Where are they?
Draw your sword. See what your steel is worth.
Where are the dragons?
Will you betray her again, Jorah the Undel?
Never.
The thief you seek is with her now.
Your dragons will bring the world nothing but death and misery, my dear. If I knew where they were, I would not tell you.
I will help you, Khaleesi.
How?
I will take you to the House of the Undying, where I have put them.
Karth cannot remain the greatest city that ever was if it refuses to change. I will open Karth to the world.
The mother of dragons will be with her babies. Forever.
I mean...
The dragons wait for you in the House of the Undying. Come see them.
It's a creepy man.
Scary!
Fucking Kingslayer! I'm
I mean, to be fair, I don't know where he thought he was gonna go.
Yeah.
This monster killed my son.
And crippled mine. He will answer for his crimes, I promise you. But not here. But in the name of my son, the king in the north. Stand down.
I will have his head.
Since when do you light your own candles?
Since I decided that I can't stand to look at any of my handmaidens for another instant.
It's just you, me, and Joffrey, the Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm.
He doesn't listen to me.
It's hard to put a leash on a dog. The boy's more Robert than Jamie.
Robert was a drunken fool, but he didn't enjoy cruelty. Sometimes I wonder if this is the price for what we've done. For our sins.
The Targaryens...
Wed brother and sister for hundreds of years, I know. Is what I told Ned Stark when he was stupid enough to confront me. Half the Targaryens went mad, didn't they? What's the saying? Every time a Targaryen is born, the gods flip a coin.
This show is just
emotional.
making me feel things.
I need to be alone with him.
Milady, our orders...
Your orders, which I've just gave you, were to leave me alone with him.
She's like, let me repeat myself.
Did you not hear?
You have forsaken every vow you ever took.
So many vows. They make you swear and swear. Defend the king, obey the king, obey your father. But what if your father despises the king? What if the king massacres the innocent? It's too much.
It's too much.
Where did you find this beast?
He's like, I'm sorry, I can't get over this.
I can't even pay attention.
This woman is huge.
I've never been with any woman but Cersei. So in my own way, I have more honor than poor old dead Ned. When good old Ned came home with some horse baby, did you pretend to love it? You're an honest woman. You hated that boy, didn't you? Talking reminder that the Honorable Lord Eddard Stark fucked another woman.
I told you what would happen. All of you.
What are you doing?
There are any who still question whether your new lord means what...
Oh, come on. Is he gonna kill him?
No what?
No. I don't believe it.
You don't think... You don't believe what?
That
Talk to the people.
I don't believe that they found them and killed them and burned them.
Okay.
What happened to the one kid's hand? He had no hand. I don't think so.
Okay. Well,
Me
we'll have to wait and see.
In denial. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I don't think so. That's gruesome. I believe it's someone.
Hey, those are two people.
Those are definitely two children.
They didn't have props back then.
Yeah, but no.
Okay, well, we'll wait and see. We'll find out.
That'll be very sad.
How did you like that episode?
It was good. It was like, I feel like a lot of story, that episode, which I enjoy. I like that it's not always like...
Do you enjoy those really like stripped scenes? Like, you love obviously like Varys and Littlefinger, but I feel like Tyrion and
I love the Tyrion and Cersei
are really developing such a
They're starting to understand each other a little bit better.
And it's like, it's so hard because he wants to be there for her, but then even in the moment was like, I can't. I don't know how.
I don't know what to say to you because you're so, like, far gone.
And she's looking at him like, do I accept you right now? Like,
right, like, they hate... She doesn't love anyone. Like, she says it herself. She tries to not, but that's her family still, so he understands her probably better than, anybody else.
Someone else, yeah.
So she is kind of, like, starting to open up to him, which is telling me that she's really not, like, happy with what's going on.
Yeah. She's alone.
She's starting to feel like a little bit at a loss. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. Cersei, turn on your son. Kill him. Flip the script. You can do it.
Shakespeare.
Yeah. There was lots of things I didn't like. Back to that.
That's a trend. We're back to the things that... I feel like it's back and forth.
Back to what we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was good. I liked that episode.
Let's get into it.
I only put one thing under things I like, and that was Rob and Talisa, the nurse.
Yeah, but what were they doing?
Just talking.
Yeah,
I just like them.
They have a cute little dynamic.
They're cute. I like
when Catelyn's like, "You are promised to another." He's like, "I know."
He's like, "Mom,
I know, but she's so beautiful.
I know, but I love her. I think I'm gonna take her with me.
She saves people, even my enemies.
I'm gonna take her with me to Crag."
And she's like, "I need all these things," and he's like, "I'll get them for you."
He's like, "Cool, no problem. Let's go.
Let's go get all your meds.
Let's go to shop for your list."
Yeah, literally.
So I liked that. I thought they were cute.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I wrote.
Okay.
For them. Things I don't like, I put when Khaleesi got upset with Jorah, when she was like, "You're too familiar."
And you are too familiar.
I was like, oh, no. He kind of is like the only one on your side right now.
Yeah.
Theon, just in general.
Theon, period.
Theon.
Can't with you.
Enough said. Literally die in a hole. Sansa getting her period.
Yeah. Shay really tried to help her, and then the Hound kind of was just right there, and I'm sure the other handmaiden probably also went and told.
Right, yeah. Yeah, no, that was...
But what did you think about the conversation after that? Like, I feel like Cersei was very real with her.
She's understanding what she's going through, obviously, but it's like... still so terrifying for Sansa, to be like
answer to Joffrey.
You have to like have his children.
Yeah,
like, that's so huge to someone that you're afraid of and that you hate, and like God knows if she knows what he did to the horse.
Yeah, like is he gonna just like have sex with you, or is he gonna like fucking hurt you?
Is he gonna torture you?
Yeah,
like because everything he does is about torturing someone.
Yeah.
Like, so that would be so terrifying to be in that position, knowing like you have to do that. You know, I felt bad for her. Jaime breaking out of his cell. Sad.
I don't like obviously the poor Lannister kid that gets killed, and then obviously the guard. But I do like that scene because I feel like it adds such a unique perspective of like. We think of the Lannisters as like this one family, but even within the family, there are so many tiers, and like there are even the losers of the Lannister family. Yeah. And I just think that his perspective was a good perspective.
Yeah. I just felt bad because he literally was like, "This is my hero." Like Jaime Lannister, he had this whole experience being his squire and was so, in adoration of him, and then he just killed him.
And then for nothing, because Jaime was captured.
And then for nothing.
Hours later.
Yeah. And then the man from the House of the Undying.
Creepy man.
Like trying to like kidnap Khaleesi.
Blue teeth man.
Yeah. Like, it's just so ballsy to be like, we're gonna keep you and your dragons as like prisoners, basically.
Yeah. I mean, ballsy, but also like there's like 12 of him. So.
He's so scary. Yeah. I'm like... God,
and that other guy turned on her, Zaro Zondoxus,
yeah.
Great. Perfect.
Well, it was marry him and make it easy, or do it the hard way.
Do it the hard way, yeah.
And then I just put under, like, I don't know whether I liked it or didn't like it, Tywin calling out Arya for not actually being who she says she is.
Being kind of aware that she's faking something.
You're going to pretend to be a commoner, I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, I was gonna say it's a really good thing that he likes her, because I feel like she loves to really walk a tightrope with him. She's constantly kind of like saying stuff that I'm like...
And even when she does, he's like, I enjoy you.
But be
like,
careful.
Watch it.
And I'm like, she could have lost her hand for saying that. Like, it's a good thing he enjoys her.
So easily. Like,
yeah.
I mean, good thing. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if he finds out and if that makes a difference, or if he decides, like, they took Sansa, you know, maybe he decides I'm taking Arya if he finds out, like, who she is. I don't know.
All right, well, I think we should just keep going down this train. We are almost
going.
there.
I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. that.
We are matching again. I love it. This could end up in bloopers. It is filming. Whatever happens after I press the button is fair game. How you doing?
Great.
How you feeling?
Good. Pretty
good. Are you feeling as drained as you were season 1, this point in the show? We're about to, like, cross into the final 3 seasons? Or do you feel like you're better at it?
I don't remember really. Like,
it was like a blur.
It's these weekends are so one right after the other
kind of
that it's kind of like, you know, you just take it all in, and I don't remember how I was feeling on season 1, episode 8 at this point. I'm feeling good. I don't feel exhausted. Emotionally exhausted, maybe.
I feel like you were much more emotionally exhausted by this point in season 1. You were like, I've given everything I can to this show, and now I feel like you're like, I can do this.
I just feel like I understand more, like, that this show is gonna do everything it can to just, like, tear your heart out of your chest. So I'm more jaded now.
You're much more jaded. You're much more jaded, much more accustomed to the horror of it.
Yeah.
Totally. All right, well, we have 3 episodes left.
Yep.
What is your hopes for the finale of this season? Who would you say you're most on the edge of your seat for? It's kind of hard because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on.
I think I'm most on the edge of my seat right now, which is such a pivot from last season, like, for Sansa.
Yeah.
I'm so concerned for her.
Her safety.
Because it's now gotten to a point where she's no longer just a hostage. She's now going to have to do something life-changing, you know, if she doesn't get out of there really soon. So that's raised the stakes really high in my eyes for her.
And I feel like once he puts his child in her, then she's more stuck.
There's no going back. Now you have a child.
Now you're connected to him.
And now the Lannisters are that much more dead set on keeping her with them. If there's a baby in her belly, they're not going to give her up. You know what I mean?
At least for 9 months.
And just what a horrible thing to have to go through. So I feel like I'm very concerned for Sansa. And Robb. Yeah. I mean, things are going okay for him now, but I know before the season is out.
It's almost like when things go well for characters,
I'm concerned for them.
You're like, okay, this has been great.
Yeah.
So what's the issue?
It's going too smoothly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. What if you had her last name and you could choose anybody in the show, who would you pick? It's easy to say Joffrey, but like if you really think about it, like, is that truly what you would do?
Well, Joffrey is... I don't know that he's a gettable person. And also, the people already hate him.
Yeah.
Things are already not going well for him. Like, he's
had shit thrown in his face.
Yeah. I guess...
And more so that question is, like, who do you hate the most right now? Like,
I mean, Joffrey and Theon are at the top of my shit list.
The top of your shit list, yeah.
For sure.
Theon's almost hurts more because
he was...
there's betrayal
I thought he was
attached.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, like, Joffrey from the day one has been a little cunt.
Yeah.
But, like, Theon, there's just such a level of betrayal that's right there. So it's like, it's almost worse in a little weird way.
For sure. Yeah, maybe Theon, but I don't think he's as big of a threat.
They're both kind of bitches.
Like weenies. They're losers.
Yeah.
They're just losery guys. And so, I don't know. I would be one of them, but I'm just trying to think, like, strategically, like, who...
From like a battle, like, to move the war forward.
So my, like, biggest concern that's continuously not being addressed is Stannis and this demon thing.
Right. We haven't seen him since, like, episode 4.
I'm like, who's controlling the demon? Is the demon autonomous? Like, can control itself?
Yeah.
Or
is
is
the lady in
the
red?
witch?
Yeah.
Because maybe her. Like,
Mm-hmm.
wait, what power does Stannis have without her? So maybe
they
her?
kind of introduced his character. Shit went crazy, and then they were like, okay, now forget about him.
Yeah, like, I'm not forgetting about him. So I feel like maybe the red lady...
The red woman?
I don't know. One of them.
One of them. Okay. Alright. Game of Thrones, Season 2, Episode 8.
Why, it's the Prince of Winterfell.
Envy isn't attractive.
Envy.
You should be proud of your brother's achievement.
When you made them prisoners in their home and they ran away. Is that treachery? I'd call it bravery. Are you the dumbest cunt alive?
Yes.
If I hadn't killed them, the Northerners would think me weak.
You are weak. And you're stupid.
She is not playing with him. You are weak. And you're stupid.
When Robb Stark finds out...
He won't find out. We've killed all the ravens. We have all the horses.
Theon, you're my blood. We both loved our mother. We both endured our father. Don't die so far from the sea. Mance will want to question this one. Knows all about where the Krolls are and what they're planning.
The half-hand knows more.
Mance will want him.
What does Mance want with a dead man's bastard?
Don't know. Think he'll want to decide for himself.
We're even now, Jon Snow.
And you're marrying her for a bridge.
An important bridge.
When I speak to people from the north, they all loved your father.
He was the best man I ever met. How can a man be brave if he's afraid? That is the only time a man can be brave, he told me. He would have liked you. Your Grace, milady! The Kingslayer. He escaped in the night. How? How? You betrayed me.
Robert.
No! You knew I would not allow it, and you did it anyway.
I have 5 children, and only one of them is free.
I lost one son, fighting by your son's side.
I grieve for your sons, my lord.
I don't want your grief, I want my vengeance. And you stole it from me.
Make sure she's guarded day and night.
Robb.
How many men did we send in pursuit of the Kingslayer? 40, Your Grace. Send another 40.
I mean, it was not a good move.
But also, like, I can't imagine doing that to my mom. But it's a different time.
Captain Knight has a right to know his captor's identity.
Brienne of Tarth. Has anyone ever told you you're as boring as you are ugly?
You will not provoke me to anger. I already have. Look at you.
All my life, men like you've sneered at me. And all my life, I've been knocking men like you into the dust.
You're afraid.
Maybe one day we'll find out, Kingslayer.
Track down this brotherhood and destroy them. She'll stay on with you. See that he doesn't get drunk in the evenings. He's poor company when he's sober.
She's like, it's time to fucking go.
She's like, that's not gonna work for me.
So much childhood trauma. Get this girl in therapy.
Where's Zakin?
How would I know?
I need him now.
I saw him.
Where?
Like, Hot Pie, make yourself good for something.
I should have known better. Trusting a traitor's bastard!
She's like, we can have sex now.
Everyone sees it.
We're alone.
What? What? Why are you...
They are such a married couple.
You don't want me looking your way? Why am I here?
To help me plan the defense of King's Landing. Stannis will be here any day.
Did you know there has been a marked drop in thievery?
And how did you accomplish this marked drop in thievery?
Me and the lads rounded up all the known thieves.
For questioning?
No.
For death.
Mudgate. Good ram will batter it down in minutes, and it's only 50 yards from the water. That's where he'll land.
We could throw books at his men.
We don't have that many books.
We don't have that many men either.
What do we have?
Pig shit.
Flaming bombs!
Pig shit, aka flaming bombs.
AKA, we're gonna light your ass up.
I'm not cut out for this sort of work.
I always imagine myself doing something much worse.
What in 7 hours is that?
Buried treasure?
The first men made these marks. Help me with it. Oh, must be dragon glass.
Dragon.
The maesters called it obsidian.
Where were you?
A man has betrothed you, T.
Tywin Lannister was right here, and now he's gone.
A girl owes one more name.
How long after I give you the name does it take you to kill someone? I need him dead right now.
This a man cannot do.
Jack and Hagar. Man can go kill himself.
Unname me.
No.
Please.
Unname me, please.
A girl lacks honor.
Don't care, never cared.
A girl and her friends will walk through the gate at midnight.
Because I have your little whore. Father will be so pleased.
Why do you care who I fuck?
Because a Lannister always pays her debts. Varys isn't the only one who hears whispers. Really, a Lannister lion necklace. You like her very much. Could it be love?
And how do I know you haven't killed her already?
You'd like to see her? I thought you might. Sir Mandan, bring in my brother's whore.
I'm sorry they hurt you. You must be brave. Promise, I will free you.
Don't forget me.
What a down bitch.
I know.
She's just like...
I'll play along.
Oh, Cersei is so happy with herself.
I will hurt you for this.
He's good too, though.
When you think you're safe and happy, and your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth, and you will know the debt is paid.
I've been waiting all night. What is wrong?
You're beautiful. We have to be more careful.
Don't be afraid. I can take care of myself.
There are people who want to hurt me.
I'm yours, and you're mine.
It's like the first time I've seen her be nice to him.
The Lannisters have my sisters. The man I considered my closest friend has seized my home and my brothers. That's not the kind of king I want to be.
What kind do you want to be?
I don't know. The good kind?
My mother and father went to a wedding. Weddings in Volantis last for days, you know. And they left me with my little brother. I was treading water, talking to a friend, when I realized I hadn't seen my brother. I dragged him from the water. My friend helped me, I think. I don't even remember. And I screamed at him, and I shook him. And he was dead. A man ran over. He had a fish tattoo on his face. And he started pressing on my brother's chest. Again and again. Until my brother spat out half of the roid. I'm sorry, Your Grace. You told me of your problems and I blathered on.
I don't want to marry the Frey girl.
I don't want you to marry her. But you needed that bridge.
Yes. I like them so much.
They got right up in it.
They wanted each other bad.
You were like, now kiss. Like, no, now fuck.
They're making love.
So crushed up and ready.
My heart.
It's been a while since you've had a love story to like really connect with.
I know.
We have to trust him.
Trust him. You trusted him to fight with us and you set him free and he ran.
I want to go back to the kitchens.
Shut up.
I want to go back to the kitchens. Yeah, no shit you do. Hot pie. Quiet. Oh, they're dead. They're not alive people. Yes, Jakar.
Jack and Hagar.
Jack and Hagar.
You kind of combined it. Jakar.
Regardless.
I like that better.
Well.
Jakar.
Jack and Hagar.
One man took on like all these guys.
And with no problem, apparently.
If my Uncle Stannis lands on the shores of King's Landing, I'll ride out to greet him.
A brave choice, Your Grace.
Like, and what are you gonna do?
No, you're not.
I'll give him a red smile from ear to ear.
No, you won't. You're at 20 pounds. You're not gonna do anything.
You're light as a feather, stiff as a board.
You're quite good at being hand, you know. Jon Arryn and Ned Stark were good men, but they disdained the game and those who played. You enjoy the game.
I do. Last thing I expected.
I heard a song, all the way from Karth, beyond the Red Waste. Daenerys Targaryen lives. But even if what they say is true, it'll be years before they are fully grown. And then there'll be nowhere to hide.
Speak of the devil.
And if we stay in Karth, we'll die.
You should sail to Astapor. I'm sure you'll be safe there.
She's like, go then if you're scared.
If my dragons are in the House of the Undying, then take me there.
That's what the Warlock wants.
You saw me step into the fire. You watched the witch burn. What did the flames do to me? Do you remember?
Until my last breath, I will remember.
They are my children. And they are the only children I will ever have.
Got as far as the farm, then double back. Walked through the stream to throw off the hounds. Who was that out there, hung up at the gates?
Must have been the farmer's boys.
I knew it.
They mustn't know. Bran would blame himself.
The little lads have suffered enough.
It feels like that was a good ending, but it also felt somber at the same time.
It was sad.
Because you know it's like those boys were just kind of just murdered for no reason.
For no reason, like,
yeah.
senseless.
And he's like, don't tell Bran, he'll take it on himself, and Bran's just sitting
He's
there
like,
listening.
yeah, I am.
He's like, I'm right here, guys, but okay, thank you.
Thanks for whispering, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad they're alive. I thought they were.
You knew, yeah.
But
that really didn't fool you.
Well, it just was like so abrupt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, if they killed them and captured them, I feel like they would have shown that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like killing characters off screen is always kind of like a...
I always, like, I had the same thing in Lord of the Rings. Like, when I didn't see Gandalf die, I was like...
And same with Aragorn, the scene where he, like, falls off the cliff, you were like, we didn't see anything.
Unless you see them die, they're
said, no
probably
body, no crime?
not dead. No body, no crime.
No body, no crime.
Exactly.
And in that case... Wrong body.
Wrong body, wrong crime.
Wrong body, wrong crime.
Yeah, no. So, but I am happy they're alive.
Yeah, overall good episode.
Good episode.
I feel like you have more things you liked than disliked.
I did. I liked a lot of the stuff in that one.
We're back and forth. It's
We're
like
back and forth.
One is good, one is bad.
It's so opposite from the last one.
Literally. Let's get into it.
Okay. Well, this feels like so long ago. I'm like looking at these notes. Things I liked Yara calling Theon weak and stupid. It just felt like the right thing, you know?
You're like, after everything we've seen, that couldn't be more best described.
Like he is weak and stupid, and Yara putting him in his place a little bit was just a little nice moment for me.
It's funny how even when he thinks he's like doing so well,
his
family
like,
comes
so
in,
dumb.
she's like, you are an embarrassment to all of us.
You are such an embarrassment. Like, please stop everything that you're trying to do.
Come home with me and
That's
just
enough.
Stop.
It's quite enough. Arya bargaining with Jaqen.
Jaqen Hagar.
Jaqen, whatever. I'm not ever gonna say it right.
I like Jaqen. I like it.
This is closer.
Jaqen, yeah.
Jaqen.
Jaqen, Jaqen, yeah.
Same thing. Bargaining with him, like saying his own name, and he like takes it so seriously.
He's like, "Unname me, please."
He's like, "Please, I'm gonna have to kill myself."
Please,
really? Yeah.
Please.
It's so funny because he was like gonna have to do it.
Yeah, he was going to
whatever
do it.
His belief system is, he like felt like he had to kill himself if she didn't say no.
It makes you wonder, like, where are you from? What is
right? The way he speaks and his like, I have to kill 3 people, and she says his name, and he's so panicked for a second. He's like,
please.
A girl says a man's own name,
like oh my god,
so scary. So that was cute. Cersei getting the wrong girl. Although I do like that girl that she got.
Yeah.
Roz has been so integral in everything that I don't like seeing her like abducted. Like,
right, and at this point, like I feel like the first episode we see her with Tyrion and Winterfell, and she's journeyed so far and like kind of slept with every character at this point.
She's
and,
been in every pivotal moment with every character. She kind of knows exactly what's going on.
And as a ride or die, because she looks at Tyrion and is like, yeah, let's play along. Like,
she's like, fine, I'll take this beating and I'll do whatever I need to do, but like
woman.
I'm not happy about it.
Yeah.
So God bless her. But I'm glad because I think that I don't want Tyrion to get thrown off track. You know, I don't want him to be distracted by trying to save Shae.
And you liked that scene with Shae.
I did. Well, she was nice to him. She's never nice to him.
She's
always so rude and sarcastic and stuff. And I'm like, do you like him?
Yeah. Or do you just want like...
Or do you just like being
the
here?
money, yeah.
Yeah. So her actually, you know, leveling and being like, I'm yours and you're mine. I was like, okay. Maybe she's sincere. So, and then Robin to Lisa.
You finally have like a love story. Like since season 1, you've been deprived of true romance.
I am so hooked.
What a
love
story
them so
that
much.
she told.
I just,
I kind of teared up a little bit because, side note, for me, I just like drowning for some reason is like such a fear of mine. I find it like one of the most horrible ways to die, and her whole story was just the way she told it was so well done. And like you think that the brother dies, and then for her to finish it off with like, but then this nurse came and saved him,
and I had to leave because the slave was being like, she doesn't like that.
Because you can allude that after he saved the brother's life, he was probably killed for pushing her.
Yeah.
So that's why she was like, and then from that day I realized I'm never going to live in a slave
he saved
city.
my brother and was so horribly mistreated.
And probably still punished afterwards
you know
for it because he pushed me.
But I just loved, like, she's like, I don't want you to marry her.
Yeah.
And then they just get together. I'm like,
steamy sex.
I mean, okay, that's not like, you make me sound like a perv. Like, I liked that they were able to admit their feelings for each other. It's not what I was like thriving about. Stop. And then things I didn't like, Catelyn freeing Jaime.
On the road with Brienne of Tarth.
Sister.
You think that like
what
he's going to be honorable and like uphold his word of letting go Sansa? First of all, she bargained for Sansa and Arya. They don't even have Arya. And Jaime doesn't even know the whereabouts, so I feel like it's very naive of her.
And she didn't communicate with anybody for that deal. Like, she's just letting him go.
She's just trusting he'll do it.
As if the Lannisters have ever been, like, honorable people that...
They pay their debts, but they don't...
But this is not a debt.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't a debt. It's just... You didn't work out a deal and agree to do something. You're just letting him go and hoping they'll let Sansa go. They're not going to let Sansa go.
Definitely not that she's bled.
No, they want a baby. Like... It's so dumb.
Cersei wants a new king. She's like, put a baby in her.
She's like, okay, kill Joffrey. Like, we're done with Joffrey.
And he's on the front lines. He's going to be on the front lines of battle.
Well, thank God. Thank God for that. I hope he dies.
So do you want Stannis to succeed then? Is that where you're at?
I would rather Stannis be on the throne than Joffrey.
And truthfully, Stannis does have the rightful claim.
I mean, he is...
Technically, because Robert obviously... stole the throne from the Targaryens. So if you want to
nobody's really like rightfully.
Right, if you want to get technical, but he is...
I would rather Stannis be on the throne than Joffrey. So I would rather you know, it not be him ultimately at the end of the day, but, like, anything's better than Joffrey.
Totally.
You know, I don't think Stannis is going to get up on the throne and kill everybody. So.
I mean, but once, you never know. Once someone gets that little bit of power.
You never know, but
they just go off the handles.
I haven't seen him, like, brutalize anyone for no reason at this point. You know what I mean? And I think that comes out before you're sitting on the Iron Throne. Like, Theon acted like that, just being called a prince for, like, 2 days.
Yeah.
So suddenly was, like, killing people left and right. So, I don't know. Something to think about.
Yeah. All right, well, we got 2 episodes left.
2 more.
If you remember anything about the first 2 episodes, or the last 2 episodes of season 1,
I remember.
Don't
worry, I didn't forget.
So I'm very excited to get into these. If you guys liked this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to stay up to date on Addie's journey through season 2 and beyond of Game of Thrones. We have 2 episodes left, and then we are officially done with season 2. So, like, moving along quickly.
Moving along.
We hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next video.